Hello, everyone. This is Sal Sabil Chowhdury, one of the Global Network Ambassador of World Constitution Day this year. I am pursuing my LL.M from the University of Dhaka and working as an apprentice lawyer at the Dhaka District and Sessions Judge Board. I wholeheartedly welcome you all to the second video of our video series, Introduction to the Constitution of Bangladesh. In this video, we will discuss about part 1 of our Constitution. Part 1 is titled The Republic, consisting of articles from 1 to 17. Although Bangladesh is a parliamentary democracy, interestingly, the state is identified as a republic, namely the People's Republic of Bangladesh under Article 1. Article 2 suggests that this unitary, independent, and sovereign republic is consisted of the territories that constituted East Pakistan before the proclamation of independence on 26 March 1971. The subsequent and future inclusion of territories are considered as the territory of our republic as well. In 2011, Article 2A was included in our Constitution through the 15th Amendment, declaring the state religion to be Islam. Although Article 2A further explains and emphasizes on the equal status and equal rights for people of all religions, this article has been criticized by many, suggesting that it is contrary to secularism, one of the fundamental principles of our Constitution mentioned in the preamble. On 21st February 1952, our ancestors shed their blood, demanding Bangla to be one of the state languages of Tibetan Pakistan. Their indomitable spirit eventually led the nation towards freedom, and UNESCO has recognized this invaluable sacrifice by declaring 21st February as the International Mother Language Day. Our Constitution upholds this age-old spirit and recognizes Bangla to be the state language of Bangladesh. Article 4 identifies and describes the national anthem, the national flag, and the national emblem of Bangladesh. Article 4A, included in 2011 through the 15th Amendment, focuses on the portrait of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. This portrait is to be preserved and displayed at the offices of the President, the Prime Minister, the Speaker, the Chief Justice, and heads of all government and semi-government offices, autonomous bodies, educational institutions, embassies, and missions of Bangladesh abroad. Article 5 identifies Dhaka to be the capital of Bangladesh and provides scope to determine its boundaries by law. Article 6 identifies the people of Bangladesh as Bangalis as a nation and Bangladeshis as citizens. The indigenous community in Bangladesh, however, who are broadly identified as the ethnic minorities, often express their dissatisfaction with the Bangali identity prescribed by Article 6. Over the years, many of them express their preference to be identified with their own ethnic identities. In his famous Gettysburg Address, former US President Abraham Lincoln advocated for a government of the people, by the people, for the people. Over the years, many states have adopted this notion, recognizing people as the principal fuel and focus of a state, and Bangladesh is no different. Article 7, Clause 1 declares that all powers in the Republic belong to the people, and their exercise on behalf of the people shall be effected only under and by the authority of this Constitution. On the other hand, Article 7, Clause 2 upholds the constitutional supremacy, identifying it as the solemn expression of the will of the people. Any law inconsistent to the Constitution is regarded as void to the extent of that inconsistency. This one article fully encompasses the law of the Constitution as regard to paramountcy and comprehends the entire jurisprudence of constitutional law and constitutionalism, as has been observed in the cases of Muhammad Shoaib versus Bangladesh, 1975, and Khondokar Delwar Hussain versus Italian Marble Works Limited, 2010. Article 7b is probably the most significant article in Part 1. It bars the amendment of the basic structure of the Constitution. Basic structure refers to the certain fundamental structures of the Constitution which cannot be altered in the name of amendment. Article 7b states that irrespective of Article 142 of the Constitution, the preamble, all the articles in Part 1, 2, and 3 subject to the provisions of Part 9a, and all other articles related to the basic structure of the Constitution shall not be amendable by way of insertion, modification, substitution, repeal, or by any other means. The basic structure doctrine was a constitutional invention of the Indian Supreme Court in the famous case of Nanda Bharati versus State of Kerala, 1973. The basic structure doctrine found its place in Bangladesh in the appellate division's verdict of Anwar Hussain Chowdhury versus Bangladesh, or commonly known as the Eighth Amendment case. There, the appellate division struck down the Constitution Eighth Amendment Act 1988, seeking to establish permanent six benches of the High Court division outside Dhaka. The court held that the power of the parliament to amend the constitution is limited by the basic structure of the constitution. M. Joshimali Chaudhuri, a renowned writer and associate professor of law, has opined that the utilization of the basic structure means that certain principles of the constitution becomes fixed forever virtually, and the judiciary get a free hand in defining what constitutes basic structure, thereby making the concept fluctuating. This concept places the judiciary at the top of the power structure, albeit creating barriers in making a complete overhaul of the constitution with changes in its principle and structures. However, it must be kept in mind that the basic structure doctrine acts as a necessary deterrent so that the constitution is not amended on a whim through acts of parliament, thus providing a check and balance system. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar said, Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document. It is a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of the age. And the Constitution of People's Republic of Bangladesh reflects the exact same thing. That's all about it. Don't forget to check the rest of our videos. Keep promoting freedom, rights, and equality by celebrating constitutions. Happy World Constitution Day.